Good afternoon, this is Link Center's YouTube channel. We're a support service center for ethnic minorities in Hong Kong, and here's the update for today's top stories. Hong Kong news. Hong Kong MTR passengers face 4.3% fare increase from June. Railway passengers will see fares rise 4.3% in June despite the MTR Corporation's Hong Kong dollars 15.6 billion profit last year. Suspected shipwreck discovery in Hong Kong could delay major construction project. Remains of a large suspected shipwreck have been found in the seabed off Wan Chai during dredging works for the construction of the central Wan Chai bypass. Men suspected of brutal attack on Hong Kong businessmen fled to Pakistan. Police believe suspects in a brutal attack on a Pakistani businessman in Chim Sa Choi more than a year ago have fled to Pakistan, with which Hong Kong has no extradition treaty. International news. German Wings co-pilot who crashed plane into Alps hid illness from airline. German Wings co-pilot Andries Lubitz appears to have hidden evidence of an illness from his employers and had been excused by a doctor from work the day he crashed the airline into a mountain. Massive blazes in 3 New York apartment blocks collapsed in gas explosion. 4 apartment buildings in New York's East Village neighborhood caught fire from an apparent gas explosion and 3 collapsed, injuring 19 people. Australian cane toads by the million lined up for export to China as cancer remedy. They may be Australia's most hated pest, routinely clubbed to death by the public, but cane toads could soon prove an unlikely source of income as an export commodity to China. Over to sports news. Alvaro Morata scored in his first start for Spain to help secure a 1-0 win at home over Ukraine and sole possession of second place in Group C, while Slovakia retained its spot at the top. Starting in place of the injured Diego Costa, Morata chipped in the game's only goal in the 18th minute after receiving an exquisite pass from George Koke resurrection. It also took their unbeaten streak on Spanish soil to 30 straight competitive matches, a run dating back to June 2003. A minute of silence was held at Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium in Seville before kickoff in memory of victims of the German Wings airplane tragedy. Slovakia kept Luxembourg at the bottom of the group from first half goals by Adam Nemec, Vladimir Weiss and Peter Pickerick in a 3-0 win. Belarus fought back 2-1 at Macedonia to leapfrog the hosts into 4th place. Slovenia remained in the second automatic qualification place in England's Group E by routing bottom place San Marino 6-0. Switzerland stayed third after beating Estonia 3-0, making it 11 goals without conceding on a 3-game winning run. A Russian player was hit by a flare after 20 seconds in Montenegro before a brawl between the two teams' players eventually resulted in the match being abandoned on Friday. Russia goalkeeper Igor Ikinev was taken to a hospital after collapsing to the field when he was struck on the head by a flare. It was 30 minutes before the game resumed. But after Russia's Roman Shirokov missed a penalty in the 66th minute with the score at 0-0, players and staff from both teams shoved one another. Russia and Montenegro are 3rd and 4th respectively in Group G, both with 5 points from 4 games. Austria remained top with a 5-0 rout of Liechtenstein, 4 points ahead of Sweden, who beat Moldova 2-0 thanks to Zlatan Ibrahimovic's double. That's it for today's news. Have a good day.